Look, I like evolutions, you like evolutions, everyone likes evolutions. But what if you could have a new Eevee? Could I interest you in a little dude named Charcadet? Yeah, you're wondering why I asked Charcadet. Well, thanks for asking, because oh boy, I was going to tell you anyways. Hey, how's it going everyone? Sai here, and today we're going to be discussing the potential of a new Eevee. The next one, if you will. But before that, let's go over Eevee, shall we? Now, Eevee is a Pokemon that has a very cool gimmick, that being to evolve to multiple different Pokemon based off of types. You got Jolteon, Vaporeon, Flareon, Umbreon, Espeon, Leafeon, Glaceon, and of course Sylveon, all representing different Pokemon types in the game. So 8 different types out of the 9 remaining types if we're excluding normal types here, that trainers can freely make their Eevee into. It's cool, it's fun, you can always try out a new evolution in different playthroughs. But let's get to the coverage in the room, shall we? Eevee hasn't gotten a new evolution since X and Y, all the way back in 2013, where they introduced fairy types. 10 years ago. Look, I don't know who over there at Gamefreak was like, yeah, Sylveon is for sure the last one we'll ever make, but you can go ahead and fire them, because they're just sitting on money here to be made. A new evolution is always something that people look forward to, and to take a decade to even give us a new one is very dumb on their part. And honestly, I absolutely doubt we'll get a new one, because if Gen 10 doesn't give us one, then we might as well all pack it in. But what if we pivot to a new Eevee? A different approach, if you will. Introducing my boy Charcadet. Now, for those of you who don't know the gimmick of this Pokemon, let me inform you. So Charcadet evolves by giving a special armor that you can tame in either Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet. By getting either 10 Bronzor fragments to the guy is a Pico, you'll be given the Auspicious armor, and likewise, if you give him 10 Synesty chips, you get the Malicious armor. And giving the Auspicious armor turn him into a Fire Psychic named Armor Rouge, while the Malicious armor turn him into a Fire Ghost type named Ceruledge, the obvious best one of the two. Now, let me walk you through this. What if Gamefreak took this idea and expanded it, right? Like, why stop at just these 2 armors? We have a potentially new Eevee right in the palm of your hands here. What if you gave this little guy an armor made out of swallow feathers, right? So now you get a fire flying evolution that's based off of speed. Or you gather a bunch of Totera shells and create an armor that turns into a fire grass evolution based off high defenses. See where I'm heading with this idea? Just how crazy we can get rid of this concept? It's not. It's just another branch evolution. We have a ton of them. It's nothing new. What makes this one different? Look here and I'll lie to you a bit. Most branch evolutions are either completed in a sense or no one cares about them in general. For example, the Teruo line is completed in my eyes, and you got 3 different forms that represent difference in attack and defense stat. There's no need to add another concept here, or another form. Likewise for other lines like Ross and Snorer, the concept can go anywhere else and quite frankly doesn't really need to. On the flip side, you have lines that are completely forgettable and no one cares about. But every Pokemon is someone's favorite, right? No! Who's over there liking Gorbis? Please enlighten me. And if it's you, stop lying, because now you know that I know that you're lying to me. Poliwrath is literally just a bigger Poliwhirl, who suddenly got a gym membership but still decided to skip leg days. And you can just throw the whole Burmy line into the trash can where it belongs. Actually, wait, don't do that. Because when you do that, you get a trash soul Wormadam instead, and we both don't want that, okay? But just like Eevee, Charcadet isn't as boxed in, like for example, Applin is, right? Applin can only be a different version of apple-based products, plus all 3 of the same type being grass dragon type. 3 is probably more than enough here, as you got candy apple, apple pie, and broken apple pieces. Charcadet, on the other hand, although will keep the fire typing, can potentially have an armor for every type in the game, just like how Eevee minus Umbreon, Espeon, and Sylveon can evolve with various different evolution stones in the game currently. Side note, I think it would be better just to have Umbreon get the Moonstone, Espeon get the Sunstone, and Sylveon the Dawnstone, because high friendship is such an outdated and tedious concept to have. Let me just evolve my Eevee without the hassle, please, Gamefreak. Let me try to convince you even more here. So there's an artist named Zzzeldo that does awesome Fakemon designs over on Twitter for his Fakemon region. Link to his Twitter in the description below. So his Charcadet evolution inspired me to make this video in the first place. For example, he made this awesome fire water evolution named Student Army based on an armor made from Contra Claws. Or this fire bug one named Arachnido that uses armor made out of Scyther Claws. See what I mean by potential here? You got other ones based off of Ponywants and Tingatons too. The possibilities are endless. It isn't one of Zzzeldo's, But look at this one based off the Zzzeldo line and tell me that this isn't a cool design concept. I'm thinking Fire Dark for this one because it gives me more of an assassin vibe here. Another example is the one called Turbulence, which is a Fire Steel type made by Fakemon over on Instagram for his Fakemon region, Pokemon Abyss. So now you're probably seeing what I'm talking about here, about Charcadet being able to become a new Eevee. This whole concept is practically Pokemon versions of Mega Man, like Mega Man.exe for the NT Warrior series, where he's able to take on the various features and powers of other NetNavis by forming a double soul. The same concept applies here as Charcadet gains the features of the armor and the power of the corresponding Pokemon. Alright, feature site here. I found more evolutions that I wanted to showcase, but I had already made the script and video before fighting these, so I'm just going to put them right here. Like always, links to these cool artists are in the description below. Check them out if you're interested in more Fakemon designs. Alright, enjoy this little Charcadet evolution showcase. Like seriously, how many different Fakemon versions of the remaining evolutions that you see in these last 10 years since Sylveon debut? Don't answer that, I got you. A ton. But people like the concept of Eevee being able to turn to all types. It's cool. So why not make Charcadet another Eevee? Because Armarouge and Ceruledge are by far two of the best Pokemon Gen 9 designs we got. I don't want to hear that you think they look like Mega Man ripoffs or that you don't like humanoid aspects. You probably like that goofy long neck Raikou, or that waste of a slot being the Dunsparce. Yes, I said what I said about the Dunsparce. All they did was slap another segment to it. He just got longer. Anyway, Gamefreak has a chance to make something out of this gimmick, and I hope someone over there, preferably the one who came up with the Charcadet line, pushes to make another one of these awesome guys. So enough of my ramblings, but how do you feel about this crazy idea of mine? Let me know in the comments below, and if you like these type of videos and discussions, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can see even more videos like these. Please leave me a like on your way down to the comments, and I'll see you all in another video. Peace.